Hi, I'm Merrick Tomato,
I'm Matt.
and welcome back to Mindbreakers.
Mindbreakers.
We got something special for you.
Special?
Well, not really special. Well, kind of special. It is the directorial debut of Robert Englund.
Oh, shit, word?
Yeah,
Oh, fuck.
we are doing the 1988 movie 976 Evil.
I had no idea he was a part of this. Interesting.
People who dial 976 Evil receive supernatural powers and turn into satanic killers. When Spike dialed 976 Evil, he knew it was an expensive toll call, but he didn't know he'd have to pay for it with his soul.
Man.
It's got like a 5 point something out of 10.
Halfway there. It's not too bad.
I mean, we watched some 5.1. We've watched some fantastic things that are rated, obviously.
Yeah.
We've watched some fantastic things with like scores of 4.
Yeah. People don't know how to have fun.
Don't really know any of the actors in it. One of them kind of looks like Clancy Brown, but he's not, unfortunately. Oh, Robert Picardo's in it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I know Robert Picardo.
Yeah, I know him as well.
Yeah, I think he's, let's double check Robert Picardo. Oh, he's the holographic doctor. Right. From Star Trek.
Yeah, oh, okay, yeah.
I thought for a second he was a different person. Brodiker from RoboCop. The asshole dad from Dead Poet Society. But no, it's a different guy. Anyway.
Okay, he is in Dead Poet Society.
He leads it. He causes his son to kill himself.
Yeah, I remember that now.
Then feels bad about it after it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because it's too late.
Yeah.
Anyway, 976 Evil.
Yeah, it's dialing.
I can't imagine actually having to dial 976 Evil because, like, this is in the 80s when it was long as fuck to dial letter. Like, I remember having to send a text message before we had.
Yeah, when you had to, like, press the number 2 or 3 times.
Yeah,
it was. Letter.
That's where, like, abbreviations came from originally. Because, like, who has the goddamn time to hit 7 times? And then you always hit it an extra time and, like, guess I gotta do it again.
You gotta redo it, yeah. And you're in the capitals now and you're like, oh, fuck.
Anyway, let's go.
Let's do it.
From the mind of Robert Englund, alias Freddy Krueger, comes his first directorial movie.
What's up, Chuck?
A movie reliving a nightmare.
Let him go!
The powers of darkness have returned. Returned to capture their souls.
Don't worry about others who damage your pride. They'll soon regret it.
The souls of the innocent.
Someday soon, you're gonna be down here and I'm gonna spit on you.
A real man has the nerves to take what he deserves.
Some say it's a warning from God.
A warning about what?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Take it. You're too late, Palmer.
Robert Englund's 976 Evil.
Well, that was a movie.
It had scenes.
Had scenes.
Had actors.
Yeah, had rising action, climax, and falling action.
Sure did.
Some of the falling action quite literal, actually.
Sure you got some mise en scène in there somewhere.
Actors, a director who is actually also an actor. Surprisingly, the director did not make a cameo.
Sad.
I mean, he may have been the voice of the voice of Demon Hoax, but I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm sure they'd have credited him if that was the case.
Yeah.
But this was what it was.
Visually, it was nice. Like, it was good looking.
Yeah. Well
directed. I mean, not surprising.
I mean, you don't really expect actors to always be actor. You can. It's not always the case that. And sometimes you can get a Shyamalan who sucks at both. But
freaking. You got one.
What?
Dude got one.
One what?
Like, good one. You got like 2 good ones.
Acting or directing?
Well, I'm not calling any of the acting good.
That's fair. What are the good ones for directing?
I mean, I like Sixth Sense. It's a movie, at least. And fucking... I'll never remember the name of the movie, but it was one of his more recent ones with the kids going to visit their grandparents. That one, I won't call it, like, amazing, but it gave me a good time, so I can't call it bad.
He's the reason I don't watch trailers anymore. Because the trailer for The Village made it seem really cool. It wasn't.
That actually might be my least favorite thing he's done.
Lady in the Water is worse. Lady in the Water is like 2 hours of him just bitching about critics not liking his films.
I actually forgot Lady in the Water exists. Yeah, fair enough.
Like that movie is just him being fucking petty.
Yeah.
So you're causing like people to die by not loving my movies by being so fucking critical. Fuck you, Shyamalan. I mean, his worst is Avatar.
Paul Giamatti in that?
Probably. His worst is objectively Last Airbender. Oh, we're not talking about Shyamalan, and hopefully we never will. But 976 Evil, we start. How do we start?
Oh, with the dude in the suit running.
Right. The dude's suit running is like, hey, we had a deal. You got to do your demon phone shit.
The phones keep calling him.
There's so many different phones. One's a duck.
Yeah.
I like the duck phone.
And we get to his last one where he says we had a deal, and then he gets caught on fire.
Yeah.
The whole booth goes up on fire. He had a cool explosion shot where he goes fucking flying in the air, and I was like, yeah, Robert Englund's definitely directing this one.
Then we're at a high school.
Yeah.
Playing in a cinema that's doing a horror marathon.
Yeah.
You can watch as many horror films as you can
Continuous
for
horror.
$1.99.
Or $1.99.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Those were the days.
Yeah.
That's for multiple movies.
Continuous, apparently. Non-stop.
I think the rule is like if you leave, you leave.
You have to probably pay to get back in. Yeah.
I think that's how it works.
Yeah, but even then, man, like fuck, you need air conditioning, and then
I would add another rule to it. If you have to like go to the bathroom or get more popcorn or anything, that you have to pay to get back in.
Yeah.
Like just otherwise, we're making a loss on this.
Oh yeah. I wish theaters still did that. We don't really get that anymore.
No.
Like the big marathon stuff. You know, last time that happened was like Lord of the Rings. I remember a theater did that when they played like all three.
Fuck, that's long. That sounds long.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just have my extended edition so I can watch whenever I like.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
I think that's why they don't do them anymore. Like,
yeah.
It's just in a lot of cases more convenient and more comfortable. Like you don't have to wear pants.
Also, if you gotta like do something, just pause the movie.
And you can have actual food, not just popcorn.
Make like spaghetti or something.
Yeah. I like spaghetti. Anyway,
they're fucking playing poker.
Yeah, they're playing poker for some reason.
Money.
Yeah, money. Then we meet we meet the aunt.
Yeah.
Who is at her most reasonable and coherent in her first scene. Because our main character, Hoax, that's his name, is wearing a sweater vest. No, he's wearing this like weird floral print button-up. And eating he's eating a candy bar on a plastic-covered couch in a room full of cats and one parrot. While a religious program is blasting on the radio.
While he's reading National Geographic.
To look at boobs. And his mom comes in like, hey, you better not be eating on my fucking couch.
He hides the candy bar.
Yeah. But he didn't wipe his face, so she figures out he was lying.
Took away the
so you probably learned that from your cousin.
Yeah, or his cousin Spike, our other main character.
And he's reading and she sees like, oh, if you can pop your eyes back, and she's surprisingly reasonable.
Yeah.
About giving her character in every other scene of this movie.
Yeah.
It's like, dumbass, get back to work.
Yeah. Thought of like, get your head back in the game, bucko. I say, boy.
And she does sound like Foghorn Leghorn. And from here, we meet Spike.
Yeah.
Who's he has a bear. He's in a room that's like not painted. And when I say no, I don't mean that like it's just bare walls. I mean it has like the paint sample dots you see on the wall when like they're gonna see how it looks when they're gonna paint it. Like
he lives at like a separate part of the home kind of thing, like a little fucking. I don't know what they're actually called because like I know some houses have that. They have like a guest housing kind of thing.
Mother-in-law suite or something.
Yeah, that.
And he has his own phone apparently.
He's got a fucking messaging system with tubes.
Yep, which gets really weird in a second.
It does, but it also gets really funny
because he calls something called the horoscope, which is the phone number 976 evil. Which the area code is 666.
Yeah, it was in a fucking magazine that he was reading. Yeah. He decides to call it because he's like, why not? It's funny.
And it tells him a thing, and then fish fall from the sky.
Yeah. Something
about the mom still straps the hoax, and Spike's like, oh, he's too young. He's too old for that now. She gives him a lot of yelling.
She sees this fish falling from the sky.
And say, oh God, it's God's fish. All fish are God's fish. If you're
God's fish.
And they take it as a fish comes down his tube, which I think means the mafia is going to kill him.
Yeah, the fucking little cousin just sends him one, I'm amazed it fit. Two, I'm amazed the pressure was enough to bring the whole fucking fish there. It's not a tiny fish. It's like a fucking tuna. Like
these are
big.
Tuna are bigger than this.
Yeah.
This is like it's like a trout.
Still fucking big.
Trout sniffer.
And he laughs it off. He's like, okay, that's pretty funny.
Find out Hoax is getting bullied at school.
He's getting a fucking swirly.
Yeah. He has there's a fucking high school mafia apparently.
Yeah, like Spike was playing fucking poker with them like before in the movie theater, but now they're just
they run like business deals and shit out of the bathroom.
Yeah, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday you give me your lunch money. You eat on the other 2 days. I'm being nice. Get out of here.
There's also a guy who claims to be from God's Miracles, World of Miracles magazine who goes to interview the mom.
Yeah.
He is obviously a cop, or at least a PI. His name is Marty.
Yeah. You kind of normal guy, just trying to figure out what the fuck's going on.
He reminded you of someone.
Hey, reminded me of the guy that I think I called him. It looked like he was going to audition to be part of Beverly Hills Cop, to be the cop that helps Axel Foley. And they said, no, we want the more charismatic guy. But I like this guy. Marty's a pretty down-to-earth dude.
Marty's cool.
He just wants to solve whatever the fuck is going
on. We meet Spike's girlfriend.
Oh, yeah.
Spike he rides like a Harley, and Hoax while wearing a very Nazi stormtrooper-looking helmet and like gauntlets and big leather boots. He rides a little scooter.
Yeah, fucking Dick Dastardly fucking ass gloves, dude. Love it. Like you said, with the sweater vest and shit, too.
Yeah, but if he was wearing these with a jacket, that would be one. A leather jacket, that'd be one. But with the sweater vest, man,
he pulls up, he's like, hear the muffler? And I'm like, dude, that's not, your moped's not supposed to fucking sound like that, dude.
You gotta take your moped into the shop, man.
And he fucking crashes into the fence like 2 seconds later.
I don't know if that was planned or not.
I hope it wasn't. I hope that just happened.
Because he tries to drive off all cool, because he's like, oh, my cousin and I were planning to, like, road trip right across the country on our bikes if my mom will let me.
Yeah.
Hey, it'd be cool if we have some, like, babes to be on the backs of our bikes, and then he drives off all cool and face plants into the fence.
Very cartoonish.
The wacky race's gloves do not help.
No, God no. Like, I didn't notice him at first until he fell over, and I was like, what the fuck are you wearing, dude? At least he was wearing a helmet. There's Nazi helmet inspired it looked.
Yeah, I think that's accidental, but still.
Oh, yeah, no, that was the first thing we noticed. Like, he pulled up on the scene, was like, oh. Hoax is just a kid.
Yeah.
Like, he's the young guy who, his mom is very controlling, so obviously he's kind of...
There's money that's in like trust for Spike until his 21st birthday. Then he can have it, and he's trying to get it because it is technically his. I think the aunt is spending it though.
Yeah, because she says
it's mine to do with as I see fit. And it's like I understand not giving it to him till his 21st birthday. Fair enough if that's it. But you shouldn't really be using
Yeah, as far as
That's
I
not
know,
yours.
when something like that happens, the spending can only be done if it's used to benefit the child, right? Like you're paying for his schooling or whatever. Like, okay, yeah, sure.
But this is kind of left. This is not important to the plot.
No, God no, it gets fucking never brought up again.
So there's a scene where Spike has sex with his girlfriend,
Yeah.
and then it's being watched. It's being spied on by Hoax through a telescope, and then he sends a message about it to Spike and makes the entire thing awkward.
The mood is gone.
It's done.
And then he goes. They get all dressed up. And he's like, I'm gonna go play poker with the boys again.
And he brings her along. She's like, I'm not into this. This isn't fun. This is a waste.
He's like, I'm just gonna win all the money back they stole from me.
Cool. I'm gonna go do something else. So she goes on a pizza date with Hoax.
Yeah, Hoax shows up.
Seems to be going pretty well until the spider shows up.
Daddy long legs.
And he's like, oh, it's actually... She freaks the fuck... She's very arachnophobic.
Oh, yeah, same.
And he's like, well, technically it's not a spider. It's a daddy long legs. I actually have one of the most venomous spiders ever. And he has immediately torpedoed the movie.
Yeah, like, it was like, he picks it up kind of thing, and you're like, oh, okay, at the most, he can deal with spiders. Banger. Good
but he's
to
like,
know.
I own the most poisonous spiders. Like, no.
Yeah, you should see it. It's like, nah, you're done, dude. Like,
So
whatever,
you're doing so well, man.
whatever shot you had, as little as it could have been, it is now gone. And then the fucking...
and then it's even more done, because the bullies come in and beat him up. And she's like, guys, lay off. And then they reach in his back pocket and find a pair of black panties. And then she finds out he stole, because she did not give those. They're hers. She didn't give them to him. So,
No.
Well, your shot's even more gone. Like, now, before, the shot either was a dud or it missed. Now you found out you have no ammo.
Yeah, the battleship is sunk.
At all.
Also, like, fuck you doing bringing that with you?
Yeah, you shouldn't have done that.
Because
Because he went on the date because the phone told him to.
Yeah.
He dials
He also
976
dialed the
evil.
number, and the phone... The phone, basically, as we kind of learned, because there's a woman who's running away from the phone as well, in one of these scenes. And the phone...
It does some good stuff for you, and then you have to do stuff for
Yeah,
it.
like the phone calls and he goes, we had a deal. She's like, fucking leave me alone, and then she dies.
Yeah.
Like, due to some explosion at a shop, I think.
Yep.
So cool. Phone's evil, or the number's evil.
Evil phone.
Evil phone. Devil phone.
Devil phone. I think that's a different movie.
Sure is.
I think it's also a Lady Gaga song.
Okay. I know we were talking about it before. I think Devil actually might be my least favorite Shyamalan film.
Ooh, yeah, that's... Jelly Sign Down!
I saw that in theaters.
I still think Last Airbender...
Yeah.
Just because it's fucking with someone else's shit.
I'll say of, like, film, like, not adaptation.
Oh, okay, fair.
Like, like both of those, I think, are the solid contenders. I forgot about fucking Devil until June now.
Well, if we're not counting Last Airbender, I still think...
Lady in the Water.
Just because of how fucking petty it is.
Yeah.
I just don't like... M. Night Shyamalan as a director.
I don't think a lot of people do.
He does.
True.
Remember when they were like, oh, we're going to bring back Tales from the Crypt? Everyone's like, yeah, Tales from the Crypt! It's going to be directed by M. Night Shyamalan. Never mind. We're not into...
No.
It's funny, because when they announced that he was going to be doing it, suddenly no one wanted the show back.
Yeah. But yeah, that works. Yeah, fucking Hoax decides that because she was a little mean towards him after he stole her underwear,
He's going to turn her food into spiders.
do a devil magic.
He does a devil magic.
Yeah, I looked away for a second and I came back and the fucking devil's circle was already made. I was like, oh, okay. You're fucking quick, dude. Holy shit. You had that many candles?
Yeah, she's getting something out of the oven that she's cooking for dinner.
It should be like an oven dinner kind of thing.
She has ketchup, so it's probably not that good. If you need the ketchup. But hey, it's a problem. I don't even think it's like reheating because you surely just use a microwave to reheat something.
It's like an oven dinner kind of thing. I don't know. But yeah, she opens the fucking
thing. Spider legs come out, and then whole food is just spiders, and Matt's kind of done. That's not interesting. Is not into this
with like a spider, right? Like that's fine. It was the multiple crawling up the legs, and I'm like, nah, I'm out, dude. Because like It's funny because I can watch like a movie like Eight-Legged Freaks and be fine because I know they're comically too big.
It's also a big fake CGI.
Yeah, but even like video game spiders like freak the shit out of me. But it's like with that kind of stuff, I'm usually fine with because like the spiders are either designed in a way that's like non-realistic. I'm fine with it. And even if it was just like let's say long leg spiders, like the small spiders, I'm fine with. Tarantulas and shit like that, don't. Nuh-uh. I'm not dealing with that shit. It's bad. I don't want that. Get me out.
One thing I find kind of funny with giant movie spiders is like the 50s and 60s ones, where they're like, okay, we built basically a little Lego city, and you're just gonna let this tarantula play with it.
Yeah, see that I'm fine with. Like, that's awesome.
It's just funny.
I'm glad the spider's having fun.
Because the spider does kind of look like some of the spiders look like they're having fun. Some look like they're very confused.
Oh man, don't make them like they used to anyway.
I think you might enjoy the Amazing Shrinking Man. He has to fight a spider at one point. He's like a centimeter tall at the time. It's quite harrowing.
Is he like... Is it a power?
No, it's not. He has no control over it.
Okay. Damn.
It's not Ant-Man.
Poor dude.
Yeah, he dies.
Oh.
Well, he shrinks down so far, he goes into like subatoms and shit. And then he's basically dead.
Fuck.
Just keeps shrinking forever.
Poor dude.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be it's a horror film.
Who's that one we watched? The fucking dude who's so small from a different planet.
The Doll Man.
Doll Man, yeah.
Where it didn't add to anything.
No. He was cool. I like that guy.
He's just a fucking space cop who happens to be 6 inches tall.
So red. Yeah, fucking. So, Hoax starts to feel bad.
Yeah, because she dies.
Because he swishes a spider, assuming to stop it.
Yeah, but it kills her.
But he kills her instead.
And so he's like, "Hey, Spike, you know your girlfriend? I kind of killed her."
Yeah.
You fucking what?
Yeah, because the fucking cop is asking for Spike, because obviously number one suspect is the boyfriend. And Hoax is like, "Hey, so that cop's looking for you? Could something happen?" He's like, all right, well, I'll deal with it. He's like, "No, I can deal with it. You're good, dude." Like,
well, it's like I dealt with your girlfriend.
Huh?
What do you mean? Oh yeah, I wanted to scare her a bit with my spider, and then she died. She what?
Yeah, because as far as Spike knows, cop wants to see him. All right, probably just fucking whatever, and I can shoo the cop away. You what?
What do you mean you killed my girlfriend? Oh, she was a whore. What?
She was with the other guys. Why do you know this?
And then he throws him to the bathroom floor.
Yeah, understandable.
And, Hoax is lucky he didn't get the shit kicked out of him here.
Yeah.
And then taken to brought to the cops.
I'm sure Spike's going through it.
It's like, hey, he just told me he killed my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Here.
Also, Marty never ends up, finding Spike and talk to him.
No, Marty is the worst cop in this.
Yeah, where's the other one? Angela?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she's someone who works at the school.
And she's the final girl, but she's barely a character.
Yeah, Marty talked to her once to look for Spike, and I'm like, oh, that makes sense.
He's talking to her to look for Spike, but then he realizes she's hot, so he just goes on a date with her.
Yeah, and then at some point they're just having dinner and talking about the case. I'm like, did I fucking miss something?
No,
back up. No,
I was watching the whole thing. You missed nothing.
And no, it's just what happened. I was like, all right, cool. And then,
I feel some scenes may have been cut.
Yeah, because then, next thing you know, she's fucking hanging out with him trying to solve the case. And I'm like, all right, bud, sure. Didn't
see this going in this direction, but here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Woohoo!
Fucking,
he goes,
I was gonna say Spike does something, but I actually don't think he does.
No, he doesn't.
Because we just spend the majority of the time with Hoax now.
Then Hoax, he keeps calling the line. His hair. He's dissecting a frog. His hair is getting. First, his mom's he barges into his room. Says, "Oh, what's this phone bill? I had to keep calling. It was Spike's fault." No, it wasn't. He has his own phone.
Yeah.
I'm willing to believe he's encouraging you. Somehow this is his fault. He's encouraging you, but you can't This clearly isn't him making the calls.
It's coming from this house, not the other house.
And I got to admire the slight bit of reasonability here. It's like, oh, it was him who did it. It's like, no, it isn't.
Look,
he has his own phone bill.
Yeah, look, I'll sure he could have led you to do it. Still made the call.
I also think it's bullshit. Because the phone bill's really high.
Yeah.
I think it's bullshit that they satanic hotline that tries to make you a serial killer also costs money.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up.
No, you're already getting my fucking soul here. You don't. You don't also.
$5.99 a minute. Come on, man.
Come on. And my soul.
And my soul, dude. What the fuck?
That's not fair.
He gets the phone.
You can have $5.99 a minute,
yeah,
or my soul.
No,
Both.
You gotta pick one.
Not so much.
Hope starts getting weird.
Yeah, he gets a weird hand when he's trying to dissect a frog. His eyes get weird. The bullies attack him in the bathroom, so he rips them apart with a claw.
Yeah, after one fucking puts a skateboard on the wall and
he's trying to learn how to do the hand
I get it, but
practicing in the bathroom. I guess so. If you face plant, you fall in shit. I don't know why they're practicing in the bathroom. This seems the worst place for this.
Yeah, they go to fucking beat him up.
He
gets the big demon hand.
Scratches the face. It's like, I'll kill you if you mess with me. So he shows up to their. He goes home, gets the phone back. The mom's like, put that phone back. It's like, fuck.
Value life.
Don't leave me alone. So,
all
right.
Turn up. And even after he gets the fucking demonic powers from the phone.
So he goes to the poker game with a parrot with sunglasses. He's
leaves.
all manked up and he has cat eyes, claws.
It's like he leaves, and the one instance I was like, oh, smart mom, because she just saw him leave and went, nope, and just continue watching TV. I'm like, oh, damn. All right.
So interesting touch. The plastic glove he was using to dissecting the frog, it's just stuck on his hand now.
It's still there.
It's a nice touch. He's still wearing the sweater vest too.
Oh, he sure is.
I was expecting him to change to cooler clothes. No. Nope.
Yeah, he lures the other two out that he beat up in the bathroom.
Kills them. It's like, hey, can I join the game? The pair of hearts. You killed them.
Hey, because a very funny little fucking demon killer. And
Robert Englund.
Yeah, I'm sure the man behind the camera was laughing, having a good time. The other two escape. The main fucking head honcho tries to fight him.
He cuts his hand off with a pocket knife.
Yeah.
Like, give me your best shot, so he yeets him into the wall.
Fucking sets bleach on fire or something.
I think it's just some kind of oil. If it was bleach, the toxic would be more than the fire. The fire would not be orange if it was bleach set on fire.
Yeah, fair enough.
It would at least be green. I've never burned bleach because I'm not fucking suicidal. I don't want to know what happens.
Yeah, he cuts his hand off.
Mm-hmm. With a pocket knife.
Uses it to wave.
Yeah.
Always funny.
Dead man's hand.
Dead man's hand. He goes to the rooftop where one of the other guys and some girl.
Yeah, the girl who was there was stripping.
Yeah. We get a good fucking
scene. He impales one on the pitchfork on the sign.
He appears behind him like, what are we waiting for? And then it cuts and you hear the stabby noise, and you're like, oh, okay, what? And we cut back to the dude on the trident getting fucking shocked, and we're like, oh, hell yeah. He's admiring his work. That I always appreciate about a good fucking psychopath.
He tracks the other one to the bathroom, who is still conscious.
Surprisingly. Yeah,
who has wrapped his stump in fucking toilet paper.
Yeah, that adrenaline's kicking in, bro. Holy.
Kills him, obviously.
He just opens the door and he's like, hi. And then
with his own hand.
Yeah. Then you hear the screaming, and then we get to the last toilet where the toilet starts.
I think he's flushed him down the toilet.
Flushed him down the toilet. The walls lose green slime.
They always do that.
Spike visited a fucking church.
Yep.
For some reason. I presume to learn about demon shit, but.
Marty visits the radio station where all the people are doing weird radio stuff, and we meet the holographic doctor from Star Trek I think it's Voyager?
Voyager sounds right, yeah. Yeah, he jokingly said, "Are you Lucifer?" Because he had like little horns on the end of his hair.
Yeah, kind of. His name is Mark Dark.
Sure.
But it's like, hey, so I want to see 976 Evil. Oh yeah, it's this auto dial that I haven't used in 6 months because it wasn't.
Yeah, I check it every couple months. So honestly, I like this thing. It's cool. It gives me money.
But no one's really called it, so I shut it off 6 months ago. Oh, all right. Sorry for bothering you.
That for a minute. So
no one's interested in the underworld. They just want ET and Ewoks. Which is funny when you realize that he joined Star Trek after this. You know, Robert Englund actually auditioned for Star Wars.
For who?
Luke Skywalker.
What a world that would have been.
And it was 1977. It was before.
Yeah, still, what a world that
he was known for Veep.
Yeah.
But he wasn't quite what they were looking for. So he suggested his friend audition, Mark Hamill.
What a world, huh?
It would be interesting if Robert Englund ended up being the Joker.
Huh?
I mean, he already is a Batman villain.
True.
He's the Riddler in The Batman.
Yeah.
He's also Felix Faust in Justice League.
Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting.
It's like an actor we've definitely seen before, Jeffrey Combs, is both the Scarecrow in one episode of New Adventures and the Question in Justice League Unlimited.
Yeah.
But they go home. The bottom floor is frozen. First he kills the bird and his mom.
Yeah.
Because he's on the couch, rubbing blood on it.
I'm just gonna give him a spanking.
And he's like, "No, you're not. Kill." And then he kills the bird, who keeps saying, "Not on the couch."
What the plastic's for, asshole.
Then Angela comes in. The bottom floor is frozen. All the cats are dead.
Fucking Marty tried climbing through a window, got jump scared, and fell.
Yeah.
And not like, oh no, he's out. He was just really inconvened by this.
And he stays there for a good time.
Oh yeah,
just like lying on his
sure
back,
it hurt.
conscious.
Yeah, I'm sure it hurt, but like, damn, dude.
Bruce Campbell, he is not.
And Angela's got to deal with this fuckhead in the house that's frozen over.
She because when hell freezes over, haha.
Yeah.
She goes upstairs. The mom, because she hears the voice of Hoke saying, "Oh, my mom's really sick." So she goes to the mom's room, pulls away the covers, and then the cats are eating the mom's corpse.
Yeah.
And then Hoke shows up. It's like, oh, good conversation. Grabs her tits, rips her shirt off, and then just chases her downstairs. Bits of the floor fall away with the ice.
Yeah, we get very like nightmare-esque shit falling. Very, very cool. Marty gets woken up by Spike, and he's like, "Yo, fucking, come on, dude!
You gotta save the day." So Angela, Marty and Spike and Hoax are fighting. Marty and Angela escape across a tightrope for some reason.
Yeah, it's a little messaging tube.
The fucking pneumatic tube. Tries to escape, crawling along that. Hoax starts shaking it. I'm like, oh, if you fall, whatever, it's like it's just like 10 feet. It'll hurt, but you'll be fine. And then not so much. Let's destroy the ground and have flames shooting up. So, okay. Don't fall. It reminds me of one time I went kayaking at student council camp. It was like leadership camp or something.
Yeah.
One of the kayaking people were like, "Oh, I don't want to fall out of the. If you fall, you can just flip it over. It's fine. It's no worries." I stick my oar in, bring it up the other side. There's a snapping turtle hanging off the edge of mine. Okay, scratch that. Don't fall in the water.
Damn.
Just stick the oar in, bring it up, and fucking Tokar is hanging off the end of it.
My bad.
Go back.
Come back out as two snapping turtles. Why are there two?
Da 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 da.
I was kayaking.
Bossa Nova.
Bossa Nova?
Chevy Nova. Excellent.
Excellent.
Bitchin'. I love Ninja Turtles.
I love that fucking movie so much. Oops. Casually kills him.
Jose Canseco.
Bad.
Tell me, you didn't pay money for this. Cricket? Nobody understands cricket. You gotta know what a crumpet is to understand cricket.
All right, I'll teach you. Instructor Casey. See? 2 runs.
So after the he takes Spike takes Hoax and yeets him out the window into hell.
For a brief moment, Hoax kind of comes back and he's like, "It's over. Like that ain't me, dude. Get rid of me." So he does.
He eats him into hell,
and then the fucking TMNT music starts playing. It moves over.
Yep. But first, we see Mark Dark.
Oh, true.
Actually has the auto dialer up, and he's been behind us the whole time.
Yeah.
And that's this movie. There's a sequel.
Oh, fuck.
Well, this is clearly not a conclusion.
Yeah. I didn't think there'd be another one.
976 Evil 2.
Alright.
It was fine.
When the demon shit starts happening, it's pretty funny.
It takes a long time to happen.
Yeah.
But it's also, this isn't a good person turning bad. This is a kind of bad person turning worse. Because he is a peeping Tom. He's not great beforehand. He's not really the most endearing of characters.
Like, at first he was just a fumbler, and then he just kept getting worse.
Like, if there wasn't the scene of him spying on them having sex, he'd be a lot more interesting of a character.
Yeah. Or stealing your underwear.
Yeah.
Didn't help either.
That did. Like, if take that out, it would be better. But if he's just awkward, it would be a better, in my opinion. But, whatever.
It was fine.
It was fine. I've seen better, I've seen worse.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't bad. I think definitely the 5 whatever it got is,
perfectly reasonable score.
Yeah. Very okay.
Yeah. Serviceable film.
Very serviceable film.
Hard to find, though.
I can fucking imagine.
They took it off. They deleted the YouTube video that I found before of it.
Nice.
Because Sony. Fuck you, Sony Pictures. And I had to find it on Tokyo Video.
Oh, dear God.
Don't know why they had this on Tokyo Video. But they had this on Tokyo Video.
Thank God.
But next week is the reason why this season is stretching into June. Next week is the 13th. See you then.
Bye.